The United States has abruptly cancelled the planned deployment of 4,000 American troops to Poland, triggering fresh concerns across NATO's eastern flank and raising new questions over Washington's long-term military commitment to Europe. The move comes even after deployment preparations were already underway, with military equipment reportedly in transit and a formal deployment ceremony held earlier this month at Fort Hood, Texas. The cancellation is tied to a broader Pentagon plan to withdraw nearly 5,000 U.S. troops from Germany, a decision unfolding amid growing tensions between President Donald Trump and key European allies. The fallout intensified after German Chancellor Friedrich Merz criticized the U.S.-Israeli military campaign against Iran and accused Washington of being humiliated in Tehran negotiations.
At the moment, I can't tell what strategic exit the Americans are pursuing, especially since the Iranians are obviously negotiating very skillfully, or perhaps very skillfully refusing to negotiate, and then letting the Americans travel to Islamabad, only to send them back without any results. An entire nation is being humiliated by the Iranian leadership, especially by these so-called revolutionary guards.
For Poland, the decision is a major setback. Warsaw had hoped some of the troops withdrawn from Germany would instead reinforce NATO's eastern flank from Polish territory. Instead, the rotational force meant to replace outgoing troops has now been scrapped altogether, fueling fears of weakening U.S. military presence near Russia's borders.
If President Trump decides to relocate American troops from Germany, Poland is ready.
NATO officials have attempted to contain the fallout, insisting the cancelled deployment does not alter the alliance's official defense posture. But behind the scenes, the move is likely to deepen anxiety among European allies already bracing for possible U.S. troop reductions under Trump's America First security approach.
NATO is and will always be a transatlantic alliance, but we need a stronger Europe in a stronger NATO through increased defense spending and defense production, and with European allies taking more responsibility for their own conventional defense backed by American power.
But despite those assurances, the decision is expected to deepen uncertainty across Europe over America's future role in NATO. With Trump continuing to pressure allies over defense spending and military burden sharing, the abrupt Poland reversal is now being viewed by many in Europe as another warning sign of shifting U.S. priorities inside the alliance.